Well, good evening, my friends, my only friends, all the friends anyone could possibly need, the very best friends that anyone could have. And Andrew Tate is off his nut again. Now, I know what's. Now, listen, to what I imagine some people are going to be saying, you know what? Am I really like that? Am I like jealous? Like, well, no. And to be honest, by the end of this, you're going to be seeing exactly why. But apparently, Andrew Tate has, well, lost his coconut. And to be honest, this is exactly what he says at the top of this. Go places. Andrew Tate goes off on men who accept a boring and average life. I have blanketied women you will never blank. I drive cars that you'll never drive. I go places. Go places you'll never go, earning sums you're never gonna make. The difference between you and I is that I would rather die than live any other way. So I fail to see exactly what's the most impressive thing about that, because this all comes across as though, well, and Andrew is more satisfied with being incredibly unstable and rather threatened by whatever position, because Andrew Tate is like one of those people who, for some reason, it's never really accepted in his mind that some people are more than absolutely fine. And considering the boast he's made about the amount of women he's had sex with, well, considering the allegations of said women, to be honest, I would rather go through the rest of my life celibate. And this is just me straight up telling it how it is, because I don't really feel like these are the things to boast about, because Andrew Tate, yeah, may be wealthy, but what exactly has that got him? Well, let's just hear what he's got to say, and let's see if he sounds happy or relaxed at this.
A man isn't about sitting at home with your seven, paying the council tax, and saving up so that at the end of the year you can go to Spain and sit by a pool and have a few drinks. That is a waste of the masculine essence. It is your job to be so important that you're invited to the strangest places on the planet and millions of dollars are transferred into your fucking bank account. There is a reason everybody watches the James Bond movies and reads the James Bond novels. They all want to be him. I have fucked women you'll never fuck. I drive cars you'll never drive. I go places you'll never go, earning sums you're never gonna fucking make. And the difference between you and I is that I would rather die than live any other way. Any other way than turning up and everyone saying, Mr. Tate. Mr. Tate, we've made the transfer, Mr. Tate. And all the women in the establishment, I want to be with Mr. Tate. And getting in a Pagani in Uzbekistan. A man isn't about sitting...
Is that it? To be honest, Andrew, I like to imagine that average people that Mr. Tate keeps referring to as, is that I'm sure they have a little bit more to work towards than just spending spending a week in year in Spain. I imagine there's actually quite a lot of things that a lot of average people will want to be and work towards. And this is where you're also going to start ignoring everything else that surrounds Andrew Tate with, and every connotation is that, well, when was the last time Andrew Tate actually spoke with a working class person? When was the last time Andrew Tate actually ever had to worry about money? And has Andrew Tate rather ever left his estate, apart from when he has to go to court? Which are I think all very valid questions, because what exactly do wealthy people like Andrew Tate actually know about the outside world? People like Andrew Tate talk about the Matrix. They talk about manospheres. They talk about the red pill. They talk about living in a world so far beyond. But the problem is that I think, truth be told, if we're going to talk about the idea of a Matrix, maybe they are the ones who are living in a Matrix, because because he thinks he can be Icarus. He thinks he can fly up to the sun, but remember exactly how Icarus ended, because guess what? Men like Andrew Tate may think they are absolutely on top of the world, but nobody stays on top forever. And I'm sure even Andrew Tate knows that. And, well, if Andrew Tate would rather die than be anything else, well, prepare to accept that fate, one way or another. But in the meantime, I'll see all of you guys again next time. Thank you.